Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Tazaryach Promotes Confusion. My source, hiphopIsreal.com. And this video is entitled Captain Tazaryach Recaps B. Dot and Geechee Gotti versus Loso and A Ward.
Giving you guys some of the dopest information, battling so your scholars, your street scholars, all of that, man. Tazaryach, man, out here showing love to the battle rap community.
I love the battle rap, man. Shout out to my man B. Dot. He the main reason I'm down here. You know, I rock with B. Dot, which a lot of people see it as different because, you know, he come from the African side, so to speak.
Yes.
But me and that brother, we met like a year ago, and we...
And this promotes confusion. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Let's get an example for Amos 3:3. John 10:30. I and my Father are one. So how is Yahweh and Yahushua classified as one? Referring back to Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Meaning Yahweh and Yahushua have the same mindset. Okay? This is the reason why, beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone, we only fellowship with camp members within Great Millstone. Okay? When you do this, you remain in sync and there's no confusion. Okay? All members believe in the same doctrine, which is having 100% truth. When you see two camps that believe in two different doctrines, this promotes confusion. Another point, Titus 3:10. A man that is an heretic, meaning a person that believes in another doctrine, after the first and second admonish, reject. Meaning, if you attempted to teach this man the truth at least 2 times, have no further dealings with this individual. And this is scripture.
Linked up, you know what I mean? And I look at all of us as black, regardless of...
Black. Genesis 32:28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with the Most High and with men, and has prevailed. And that he is referring to an angel speaking to our forefather Jacob, who informed or instructed Jacob to change his name to Israel. Okay? You so-called Negroes, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Hispanics, and you so-called Israelite foreigners who on your father's lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are Israelites. You are not black. Okay? You are not black. Ezekiel 37:15. The word of the Lord Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, hence the camp sign, and write upon it, for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. We are Israelites. Okay? For Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. This would be Judah and Judah's companions, Benjamin and Levi. Benjamin referring to the so-called West Indians. Levi referring to the so-called Haitians, okay? And for the children of Israel, his companions. Referring to what? Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, so-called Cubans. Gad, so-called North American Indians, and etc. Then take another stick and write upon it, for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And this is the aftermath. All 12 tribes located on one stick. It states the 12 tribes of Israel, not the 12 tribes of black Tazaryach.
Different ideologies and stuff like that, so we was able to link up. So I grabbed him from the airport, brought him down, and then drove back down just to see the battle. But I also want to shout out Ill Will's battle.
Yeah, yeah.
Ill Will's battle against Marina, I mean.
And then another point on that color. Let's go to Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. That black is referring to what? Dark-skinned. And in the Hebrew, black, Strong's H, 69 and 37, Quadar. Okay? And what color was Yahushua? Was he black? No, he wasn't. Revelation 1:15, and his feet like unto fine brass, meaning brown, as if they burn in a furnace, meaning dark-skinned. Okay? And his voice as the sound of many waters. So Yahushua has the complexion of a darkened brown color, okay, and not black. Tazaryach. It's evident that the Most High is dealing with the apostles and Elder Akim of Great Millstone, our true leaders for our nation. Proverbs 1:23, turn you at my reproof, your true teachers. Okay? Reproof is a correction. You are being corrected by the doctrine. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you via the prophets. I will make known my words unto you via the prophets. The doctrine. Okay? The 100% truth. Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, meaning these curses, okay, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, meaning that we were going to see our teachers at the appointed time, because into a corner anymore means out of view. but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And if you are spiritual, you understand that our teachers, our leaders are the apostles of Great Millstone. Point blank period. Tazaryach is not a man of the Lord.
Ill Will's on another level. I don't know if he get as much credit as he should get, but that battle was fire too. So I enjoyed myself down here. I like it down here.
Definitely, man. Shout outs to Ill Will, shout outs to Don Marino. But I gotta talk about what we just witnessed right now, man. The 2-on-2 between B Dot and Geechee Gotti against A Ward and Loso, man.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I don't really, Loso, Christian rapper and stuff like that, but I give him and A Ward credit. I give him the second round. I give 2-1 of B Dot. I'm being generous. I could say 3-0, but the second round they did do good. Loso and Ward, you could tell they had a good chemistry.
Yes.
But you could tell B Dot and Geechee, their chemistry seems a little bit more friendlier. Like it's like beyond. Some cats they just smack together. Like when Tazaryach and Chess just got smacked together. You could tell like B Dot and Geechee got an actual relationship, so their chemistry just flowed a lot better. Geechee's rebuttal, when y'all hear, I ain't even gonna give it to you. When y'all hear Geechee's rebuttal in the third round, after the rebuttal, he didn't even have to do a third round. After that, like he just took everything Loso said in his third round, that Geechee was gone in that one bar. You know what I mean? So that was epic. Like I would like to see like them 2-on-2. Yeah. Whatever best 2-on-2 is out there, I would like to see it, because I don't think nobody could really rock with it. And I think Hollow and Lux 2-on-2 was real good. Maybe that could be one that they bring out with, but I think Dot and Geechee, I think that shit was epic.
No,
Battle of the Year, I won't go so far as to say that, only because I don't think Loso and Ward is on that type of level, but it's definitely one of the best battles of the year.
I mean, as far as back and forth, they definitely had a dope back and forth. You gotta say, what's your thoughts on just, the concept of, Christian battle rappers, them able to actually come out here, represent what they represent, and then B Dot being a conscious battle rapper and being able to both exist in this realm of battle rap?
Well, I think all of us have some form of spirituality, right? But that don't stop you from being an entertainer, so to speak. So at the end of the day, Dot is an entertainer. You know what I mean? Loso is an entertainer. So their beliefs don't really conflict. Because I believe Loso stays away from like the gun bars or whatever, which in reality Christians is murderers anyway. So if he was to rap about gun bars, I mean, who would be, appalled at that shit? You see, the white man is the most murderous bastard. He a Christian. So if he was to spit, maybe he should spit gun bars. He'll relate a little better. And then Dot is always able to toe the line between his background of coming up in the streets with his spirituality. Because the one thing people, I think, don't understand that Dot does is masculinity needs to be seen from black men from a spiritual system. Dope. Now, I don't agree with the African side, but I agree with any man being a man.
But see, that's confusion, okay? Because you kick it with this guy, okay? And true masculinity comes from what? How is it presented? According to the scripture, or scriptures, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Okay? This is our duty. All right? But at this time frame, it's our belief and faith in who? Yahweh Shai. And through this belief system, we keep the laws, statutes, and the commandments to the best of our abilities. Okay? 1 Kings 2:2. I go the way of all the earth. Now this is King David talking to soon-to-be King Solomon. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man. Okay? And show thyself a man. All right? When you go into the Hebrew term for man, It means a fighter, a champion. Okay? Now, according to Apostle Paul, he stated what? I fought the good fight. Okay? So in a nutshell, if you can receive this in the spirit, King David was instructing King Solomon to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. Okay? To fight the good fight. Okay? This is what presents you as a man and manifests masculinity. Okay? An alpha male in its truest form. First Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. You show yourself a man by doing the will of the Most High. Okay? Point blank period. And at this time frame, it begins with your faith within Yahweh Shah.
Man, in their spirituality, because when we think of spirituality, we think we got to be soft like that image they give us of Jesus Christ, which is why when we go out in the streets, we're looked at as a threat because we're so masculine, because we speak with such power. So what Doc does is really how Loso should do it. You ain't got to be all soft.
That's enough on this video. Lord will, it was edifying. I just saw some key points that Tazaryach was doing to or further promoting confusion. Shalom.